Hey guys, so I'm burping the little one here because she just got done feeding. I don't know, breastfeeding, like, as you guys know, those of you who are moms who have breastfed before, it's my fourth baby, so the first couple of weeks is like exciting to breastfeed. Like, yeah, I'm a winner. I'm a breastfeeder, you know? You feel like you get on your own personal high. Like, you feel like you're super duper more important than those women out there who are giving their babies bottles and stuff. So you get so excited, like, yeah, I'm breastfeeding. But then after 2 weeks, you're like, all right, all this baby wants to do is just to feed off of me, sleep, and cry. So yeah, I would add that in there. So how to become the LeBron James of your MLM business. Now my husband's going to get super mad because he hates LeBron James, like hates him. But you know, LeBron James is an awesome example to use just for this purpose because as you guys know, I already told many of you guys my story already. I talk about it every day. I come from a long history of sales. Not only have I had a very successful MLM business, hey Tamika, but I've had over 15 years of sales, working out in Manhattan, leading sales teams, retail sales management, all that stuff. I've made companies millions of dollars in sales revenue generation. I probably got maybe 1% of that $1 million, maybe less than that. But that's just how, you know, that's just how the reality works when you're having a job. You're never going to make more than the president. You're never going to make more than your supervisor. It just won't happen. That's just not how the world works, and it sucks, but oh well, you know, it is what it is. You got to go out there and build your own in order to really give yourself what you deserve and own. But how to become the LeBron James of your business is first thing that you have to do is that you must be yourself. You must be yourself. You cannot pretend to be anybody else other than yourself. I just did a post today. People may try to imitate you, but they'll never duplicate you. You must be yourself. You must be genuinely yourself. If you're like a mom before, like myself, and you're like pulling your hair out every day and plus trying to sell your MLM products, there's going to be a 1,000 women out there. Hey, Chanela, welcome to the MLMpreneur Crew, sis. There's going to be millions of other women out there who will buy products from you because there are also a mom who are also pulling their hairs out every day. If you're a single mom and you and your husband love to travel, like Tamika, you know, there's a bunch of, if you're a woman who's married, who doesn't have children, but you love to travel with your husband, things like that, there's millions of other women out there who are doing the same thing. You have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. It's you being your own niche. People tell you, find your niche. No, be your niche. That's what I say. Don't go out there and try and find what your niche is. Try to look at other people's niches and say, you know what, I like what they're doing, so let me do the same thing. No, you be your niche. So whoever you are right now, show that and document that and be that on social media, because it's the most naturalist way to win people over. Because, hey Mary, because you are being yourself. Don't go out there and try and be like everybody else. That's the worst thing you could ever do. That's like you working at your job every day, right? You go to your job, and I used to fake smile at my job all the time. If you fake smile at your job, type in me. If you ever fake smile, and I know you guys do. Don't sit up here and lie. Let's just be honest. Let's just throw it out there. You have your boss or somebody at your job say a joke and it's really not funny, but you're laughing because you don't want to be rude, and really you're like, this guy or this girl is like, doesn't even know what she's talking about. I have sat in thousands of corporate meetings, looked at my boss and looked at her with a smile on my face, but in my mind, hey Tatiana, I was like, this chick don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, she has no freaking common sense. I said it all the time to my coworkers. I was like, if our supervisor could read my mind, I would have been fired a long time ago. Like, seriously, they would have dragged me out of that office. Because I swear, one thing I knew how to do good at my job is to have a smile on my face, but be cussing you out in my mind. You know what I mean? If you're that way, type in yes. Okay? Type yes if you're that way, because I was absolutely that way every single day from the time I punched in to the time I left. Fake smile all the time. So having a business now is not about that. You can't, build a profitable MLM business doing the fake smiles and pretending to be somebody else, because people will end up eventually knowing who you are, and they're going to know that all she's doing is faking it till she make it. No, be yourself. If you're like this messy, unorganized, type of woman, and you're just like, you know what? This is me. Like, let me tell you something. I hate doing laundry. I hate doing laundry. I hate it. I like ironing, but doing the whole laundry part, I hate it. I am now a family of 6, and even when we were a family of 5, we had over 8 loads of clothes. Like, we have a lot of clothes that we gather up. Sheets, blankets, onesies, all kinds of stuff. Lots of clothes, And because my kids are in all types of activities. Hey, Mary. They go to school. Then my son has basketball. We also have church stuff that we do throughout the week. So we, collect a lot of clothes, a lot of dirty clothes. I hate it. About a year ago, I decided to have someone come to my house. It's like a laundry pickup and drop off service. They come to my house every Friday and they pick up my laundry, and then on Saturday they drop it off. You know how many people would talk so much crap about me because I live on a dead end street, So, and I'm the last house, okay? So, people will like see, a guy come with a truck, take my laundry, drive down the road. You know how many times I will have my front window open right here? I will have this window open right here, right? And I will hear my neighbors say, "Oh, what kind of woman is she? She can't do her own laundry. She got people and I have my own washer and dryer, okay? Let me just put out there. I don't care. Okay? I have my own washer and dryer. I don't care. Okay? So, I don't even use it. So they be out there talking so much crap. And I be listening. I don't say nothing. I'm like, you know what? While you sitting there doing laundry for 3 hours, I'm sitting up here working on my business for 3 hours. Okay? Laundry for me. And if y'all love doing laundry, that's y'all. That's amazing. I'm talking about Letitia. I'm talking about you being your genuine self. So I don't care. I don't think of myself as less than a woman because I don't do laundry and because I hate cooking too. Let me tell you something. I don't want to win $1 million. I don't want to even make I'm being honest with y'all. I don't want to make $1 million. I just want to make enough money to where I can have a chef come to my home and cook me breakfast, cook the family lunch, and make us our dinner every day, 7 days a week. I don't care if it's one person coming in the morning, another person coming in the afternoon, and another person coming at night. That's all. I will be so happy. So for me not to have to go into that kitchen, turn on the oven, cook dinner, make stuff up homemade, but I don't feel like less than a woman because that's just how I feel. I'd rather spend, there's other things that I'd rather do in my time than do laundry and cook. I feel like those are the 2 biggest time wasters in my life because when you have a large family, you got to make everything big. Laundry, big. Cooking, big, right? So you got to be your unique self. So I share that every day to my audience. And then I find other women that are just like me, who feel that they're not less than a woman because they hate doing laundry. They feel like they're not less than a woman because instead of being that standard housewife, right, they would rather engage with their audience and make money on social media. I don't feel less than a woman because there are other women out there that feel like there could be other things that they could be doing with their time rather than doing laundry for 3 hours, right? It is what it is. But the part of it is that the number one way to dominate your business and be like LeBron James is you have to be your unique self. There's tons of people out there in the world, like my husband, that hates LeBron James. Can't stand him. But at the end of the day, he's still himself. And he makes money off of being himself more than anything because guess what? He can't stand on basketball forever. There's going to come one day where his knees may give out, or God forbid he has a sudden injury and he has to compensate for his lifestyle by doing something else. So if you got to just be yourself. Nobody cares. And lots of times when you try to put a lot of glitter on everything, like when you say, well, I don't want to go live because I don't have awesome props, or I don't want to go live because I'm not wearing makeup, or my hair is not done, or I don't have nice clothes, or I don't have popping jewelry. Nobody cares about that stuff. When I tell you that people don't care, like this in this day and time, people are so much more value based than anything else. And when you have all those all that glitter on your broadcast, like all the words going down below, or all these props, people normally stay away from that because they feel that, you know what, I'll never get to where she's at, because you stopped humanizing yourself. You guys got to get out there, go live, build content that allows people to see that you're human just like they are. Just like they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what sells, because you have to sell yourself. That you're your greatest product. Don't you know that? You are, somebody type in right now, hashtag, I am my greatest product. You are your greatest product. If you can't sell yourself, you damn sure can't sell none of your MLM products. Let's just be honest. Hey, Angie, you have to sell yourself first. So you have to really think about, for the next 365 days, what exactly can you do to sell yourself? What makes you amazing? What makes you awesome? Why should people buy from you? What is interesting about your life? And you may think that there is not much that's interesting. Yes, there is a lot of things that you could probably think about in your life that is very, very interesting, that somebody would say, wow, like, I'm glad she shared that. I'm not the only one that feels this way. I swear, when I went on live and I showed you guys how, because I order my groceries from Fresh Direct. And one day I was doing my live, you know, regular old live, and all of a sudden my Fresh Direct guy came. He came super late. He was supposed to come like 4 hours earlier than the time he came, but that's okay. He came around like 9 p.m. at night. So he came in. I had like maybe 6 or 7 cases of groceries. So I took my phone, because I was on live, and they bring the food inside. Like, they'll put your food, your cases of food anywhere you want in the house. Like, they're so nice. I don't tip him though. I should start doing that. Because those cases are heavy. Like, I order everything: meat, eggs, milk, juice, everything, right? So I turned my camera around. I was showing everyone who was watching me live. I showed them all the groceries that I got, because I was like, y'all think I'm lying when I told y'all that I don't go to the supermarket anymore, because I hate going to the supermarket, especially with 4 kids. It's hard. So it was one lady that inboxed me after. She was like, Letitia, I'm so happy that you broadcast that and you showed me that, because she felt kind of bad for not being one of those moms that, you know, go to the grocery store, that would rather order their groceries online. And she said that she's glad that I showed that. You don't understand. Us women, we struggle with a lot of things that are traditional, because when we step outside and become more modernized and say, you know what, I can actually order my groceries online. I can actually have somebody do my laundry for me. And they do all my laundry. I put everything in there. I don't care. Okay. And I do all these other things, so that way I can free up my time, because our time is very valuable, especially when you have a business. And you got to ask yourself, you know, sometimes you got to move stuff around or give certain errands to other people, like as far as grocery shopping and doing laundry, so that you can spend more time with your business or your family, what have you. But a lot of times we are so traditional that we feel bad as women because we don't cook every day. You know, like my husband, for the past 3 nights, you know what I'm saying? We've been, I just been heating up pizza. Like, I ordered from Fresh Direct, those pizzas that you just pop in the oven. And I just pop a pizza in the oven, and that's dinner. Like, I don't feel bad for that. Because at the end of the day, the last 3 nights, I had two private calls with my VIP clients. And I knew that if I was in that kitchen slaving over cooking some, homemade food, I would have been totally agitated, because one thing I don't like to work under, and that is under pressure. So if I'm trying to cook dinner, do the kids' homework, all this stuff, and try to be there for my VIP clients as well, I would have been totally all over the place. And I don't like to feel that way. Yeah, you can't feel guilty about that. Yep, I hate doing laundry. Yes, I agree. Yeah, and that's awesome if you love cooking. And you can even love cooking and also pass that over to somebody else, so that you can spend more time on your business. It's like, you know, you have to manage your time. You know, find ways to manage your time more effectively. You know, and sometimes you could be standing cooking over a stove, and instead of doing that, you could be following up with 50 people. You know what I'm saying? Or doing a live and getting in front of 100 people, getting in front of 100 people. And then it's like, wow, let me figure out a way that I can take away some of these errands off of my shoulders. Because I'm just talking about for my life, me being a mother of 4 kids, being a work from home mom. There's a lot of ways that I have to manage my time more effectively. Because I have events that I do with the kids during the week. I have church stuff to do. I have a whole boatload of stuff to do with my business, and also other partnerships that I'm about to launch very soon. So I had to ask myself, okay, what is taking up a bulk of my time? And those were the things. But a lot of times when we get to that point as women, we feel bad. We feel guilty for handing over some of our day-to-day errands to somebody else or something else. You know what I mean? So that's hugely important. So again, going back to, being yourself, be who you are. People, well, that's why there's influencers out there. You look at, Kim Kardashian and her entire family, a lot of women who are, hugely well known for just being themselves. And a lot of times we hate on that. We say, well, she hasn't done anything amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is she to be so popular on Instagram? You know what I mean? She hasn't done nothing amazing. You know what? Why she's so amazing and why they are so amazing is because they sold themselves. They sold themselves. You can also get to that level of being Kim Kardashian or LeBron James by selling yourself. Practice selling yourself first instead of selling your product. Because you have to get people to buy into you. If you start them with buying into you, your movement, who you are, who you really, really, truly are, they'll stay with you forever. And let's say if you decide to go to another MLM or decide to start your own actual business, like my sister actually sells her own jewelry. She sells her own stuff. She worked at being in an MLM and now she sells her own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now her audience carries along with her. Okay? So you have to get people to buy you first. You have to get people. That's why I don't care what nobody say about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I get people to buy into who I am first. I don't even want to take a client unless they buy into me first. Buy into who I am, what my values are, what's important to me. They don't have to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But they realize that this is who she is and this is what's important to her. I see so many coaches out there, so many consultants out there that are just faking it. And I see it on their faces. Like they're saying, come along with me and make $500 a month. But they're not even making $500 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello. You just see it. You see it in their faces. You know what I mean? One thing about social media, you may think that it's hard for people to spot a fake, but it really is not that hard. It's really not that hard. If you watch people's timelines long enough, you know that they're just shim-shamming you. That's the thing we say in New York when they just like doing a trick on you. They just shim-shamming you. You know what I mean? They're showing you one thing, but really they're another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real easy on social media to spot out a fake Louis Vuitton bag, as they say. Don't walk out there and be a knockoff. Be the brand. Okay? Be the brand. Don't be a knockoff of something else. It's like that book. I want you guys to grab this book called Still Like an Artist. Go on Amazon tonight. Grab this book called Still Like an Artist. It's going to allow you to literally sell yourself. It's going to help you to say, okay, you're looking around the world and you're pulling content from so many avenues, right? Oh, you are? But then you have to take those content and make it uniquely yours by you just being yourself. You have to be. That's awesome, Mary. You have to always be who you are, what you are, and exude that every single day. And that's how you're going to be the top salesperson in your MLM, by just being yourself. And I remember back when I had my MLM, there was top directors that would say, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. I hate that word so much because fake it till you making it is no way to get successful. I'd rather see a consultant who is just starting, just being themselves and say, hey, I'm not making no money right now, but let me educate you on my product and how I know it's going to be provide a transformation to you. And then watch them grow over the months just off of that. You know, those type of people I give my biggest support to, because they're being themselves. They're not hopping on the scene and saying, make $500 in 1 month, you know, do this. And they're not even doing it. You know, that sells more when you humanize yourself and really document and show to the world who you are right now, where you are at right now, and they watch your growth. I have clients that come to me and they say, you know what, Letitia, I've been watching you for over 1.5 years now, and I've seen your growth. They've seen my growth. I never hopped on social media and said, well, I'm making 6 figures and I'm doing this and you know what I mean? Like, no, this is who I am. I'm working, and y'all saw me. Hey, I'm about to go to work in a half hour, and let me hop on live. Hey, I'm on lunch right now, and let me hop on live. Hey, I just walked out of my job, hopped on live. Went home, hopped on live. Posted everything, dominated, right? And that's what you have to do. And people see your growth, and you make them a part. You make your community on social media a part of your growth, right? So they see that what you've done is definitely tangible. It's not something that is not a reality to them. You didn't just come on and say, hey, I make 6 figures. No, you allowed them to be a part of your journey by watching you from when you didn't make no money to now you're making money, or you didn't even have a team to now you're having a team. You got to allow people to be a part of your growth as a business owner, as an MLMpreneur. So important. So guys, I hope you gain value from this broadcast. And you know, if you guys have a team that you feel that being a part of this Women in Direct Sale tribe that they will gain a lot of help from, share the link, invite them in, and you know, grow together. Hey Alita, how you doing, sis? So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later on today. Bye guys.